All right, this is Mr. Wyrick, and I'm here today to talk to you about 4.1.1, first lesson in Unit 4, and we're talking about areas of rectangles and parallelograms. So this is something that you've probably seen before. The notes are not going to be super long. So slide 1 is just the title. Let's go to slide 2. Slide 2 says area of a rectangle should be review. You take the length and you multiply it by the width or the base times the height, however you want to think of it. One side you multiply by another side. Hopefully you should be able to handle that. On the worksheet that we have, it's an older one on this first page, so it does have these rectangles and it does give you an X to solve for. Remember that opposite sides of a rectangle are going to be congruent, so you can set those equal to one another and solve those out to find the value for X that you need. On number 3, we have our sample problems. You can see on our sample problems, they're already set up. So on these, we would actually need to solve. So on the first one, we have 55 minus 9x is equal to x plus 5. For this one, we would end up with x is equal to, goodness gracious, that's 10x is equal to 50, so x is 5. So those sides are 10. The area of the whole thing is 60. On the next one, we have 6x plus 45 is equal to 21. So that's going to be 21 minus 45 is a negative 24. So x is negative 4. So we end up with 21 on those opposite sides. If x is negative 4, that means positive 20 minus 1, 19 on the other one. So we're going to take 21 times 19 to get the area of that rectangle. Okay, on number 4, the area of a parallelogram. When we're looking at that, that area is base times the height. You just have to make sure you're using the actual height, not the slant height. So that angled one is not what you want to use. You want to make sure it's at a 90-degree angle going from the top to the bottom or the left to the right. Either one will be fine. As we look at these, we can see we've got a 45-degree angle there. That means the two sides are the same because it's a 45, 45, 90 right triangle. So the height would be 9. We take 9 times 17. That's 90 plus 63, so 153 for the area. And then on the other one, we have a base of 23, a height of 24. We would take 23 times 24, which would be 552, I want to say. Hopefully that's right. But anyway, you can still use calculators and all that kind of stuff. The area of a parallelogram is 72 square feet. The base is half the height. Find its base and height. This should be, the height is 12, the base is 6. Just making sure it works. Let me get the camera turned around here in a second. Your assignment for today is a worksheet. The first page is area of rectangles. There's 8 problems there. And then the second page should be, nice. The second page should be some parallelograms and some rectangles and a square in there as well. You may need to review some information about 30, 60, 90 right triangles in order to kind of figure out what's going on with that. But hopefully this gets you in the right place. And good luck. We'll probably go over this a little bit on Friday when I come back. Actually, let me turn this camera so you can see some of the ones that I'm talking about. So on these right here, again, these opposite sides are equal. So that's where I set those equal to one another and solved it out. I added 9x to both sides to get 10x plus 5 equals 55. I subtracted 5 to get 10x equals 50. So that's where I end up with the x equals 5 over here. On this one, it's 6x plus 45 equals 21. I subtracted the 45 to get negative 24. So if 6x equals negative 24, x is negative 4. And I put that negative 4 in over here to work that out. Okay. On this one,
This is a 45, 45, 90. So this side is the same as this side. So I would end up with this is 9. This is also 9. So 17 times 9 to get the area here. Because it's like we can cut off this triangle and move it around here, make it a rectangle. Same kind of thing here. My height is 24. My base here is 23. I don't worry about this 7. That doesn't really affect anything that I'm doing. Okay, so
hopefully that gets you going in the right direction. Have a great day. We'll see you back on Friday.